welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. My name is Will Dixon and welcome back to our World Cup coverage. We have the last games of Group H where Japan lost to Poland and Senegal lost to Colombia, which means Colombia and Japan progress through the group stages. We'll start with the Colombia game though, and how they won it, I am not so sure. This is the game I mainly focused on. I watched this game throughout, and Senegal, they really had the chance to put away in the first half. Sadio Mane gets taken down brilliantly by Davinson Sanchez, a brilliant tackle. The referee initially points for a penalty and it goes to VAR and it gets overturned. Whatever you think of VAR, I think this is a massive argument for it, because the penalty was rightly disallowed, if you like, and that decision, because the referee gave the penalty, that would have sent Senegal through if it finished 1-0 or even 1-1. So it really does hinge on all that. That's why, personally, I am actually for VAR. But anyway, Senegal did have the chances to win this game. Kept bombing going forward. Good saves from Ospina. Sarr had a good chance, Mane. But they couldn't get it through. And then Yerry Mina, for the second time in 2 games, rises highest and heads home from a corner. Brilliant header down. And Senegal keep throwing men forward. But it comes to nothing. And they lose 1-0. And I felt they didn't deserve to. I think Senegal have been brilliant in the games that I've watched them. Really good physical team, really fast team, a lot of pace in there, and gives a lot of team a lot of problems. Colombia, yes, I've also been impressed by them. I think with the game against Japan, I think they were incredibly unlucky. They ripped Poland to shreds. They've got a lot of pace in that team. A lot of good, proven players in top flights of Europe, such as Cuadrado, such as Falcao, such as James Rodriguez, and they're going to give a team. They're going to give one of the teams in England's group a problem. Who it's going to be, I'm not so sure yet. But there's a lot about Colombia. I do fancy them as a bit of an outside shout. We'll move on to the Japan and Poland game, which was a bit drab. Very good save from Japan's goalkeeper, was the only real chance in the first half. But kept going, and then Poland, who are already out of the tournament, free kick. Gets it to Jan Bednarak, I think his name is, from Southampton, finishes off the free kick. And Japan, knowing that they are 1 goal behind, knew that they could stay that way and they would still progress through. So they were playing really keep ball at the end, and yeah, I think something needs to be changed about that, because I felt really sorry for the spectators. I watched a little bit at the end where they were literally just passing it around in a little triangle and just keeping the ball, because the way it all worked out, it was that close, because it had to go so far back. So they finished. So Japan and Senegal, they finished on the same points. They finished with the same goal difference. They finished with the same goals scored. It went to yellow cards. That's how far back it had to go. So yeah, it was. I did feel very sorry for Senegal, but Japan. Credit to them and credit to what they've done to get through, because pretty much everyone writ them off when I was seeing predictions for this group, and so did I, in fact, as well. And that means they finished in second. Colombia finished top. And now, of course, this has big ramifications for England, because England are playing Belgium in a couple of hours as I'm recording this. So if England finish second, they're going to play Colombia. If they finished first and beat Belgium, they are going to play Japan. So who do you think? There's a lot of talk about should England try and finish first, or should they try and finish second? Is it the easiest path to the final? Personally, I don't like the idea of going out to a game to lose it. I think to win a World Cup, you're going to have to play the best anyway. And if we came up against Brazil in, say, the quarterfinals or whatever, then if we went out to Brazil, I don't really think too many people would be complaining. I think Brazil are a fantastic team, and with Germany out of the World Cup, they definitely are registered as the favourite. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hope you've enjoyed my coverage of Group H. We'll move on to the knockout stages. And yes, I've been Will Dixon, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.